Hey there, Aquarius. How's it going? This is your Love and Soul Path reading for February 2022. I had to get myself a snack. I don't know if you actually heard it. I haven't listened back to see if you could hear it, but I was totally having my stomach grumbly at the end of the last video, and I was so hungry. I stopped for lunch, but I'm still hungry. So, don't mind me if I snack. We're going to do something kind of fun today. We're going to use the Mirror Salon, excuse me. We're going to use the Mirror Salon love cards. What does she call them? I don't know what she calls them. Love Oracle. And I haven't used these in years, but it's what Spirit picked. So we're going to take a look at if you're single and you're looking, if you're single and loving it, and if you are partnered. And then we're going to clarify using Island Time Wellness's little love oracle cards. They come in black. Sometimes you see them in black. I got the pink ones a long time ago. Really, they're fun. And we're going to further clarify that with a love chakra card, or actually a chakra love card, I think it's called. So let's just see what we get here. And then we'll do the soul path. But I think Spirit wanted to do a little bit more, because it's Valentine's season, and interesting. And we are we have Venus and Mars going to be like conjunct on the 16th, but they're holding hands all month long, talking about love all the way. All right. So single and looking. You have money and destiny. Well, that sounds an awful lot like somebody with some money could be coming your way. Let's find out. So destiny is definitely the hand of fate. Money is money, but it's also energy. So it's an abundance of energy. I just heard it's raining men. Look, they're just like dropping in. It could be that you're up for multiple opportunities here, but let's just see what we have here. Okay, so yeah, we have the healing heart. I'm sorry, healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. That's abundance, though. Look, she's carrying. There you go. She's carrying a basket. She's got a lot of things in it that literally look like carrots to me, which doesn't make any sense except for, you know, you're the reading. So that looks pretty spectacular so far. You know, I guess we probably don't need these. There we go. Let's get you a chakra. Okay, let's get you 2 chakras. So, you have the solar plexus. Solar plexus. I think when you shine your light out there into the world, you're going to attract to you what you want. Make healthy choices that are for yourself. It says manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. And this is the gemstone is topaz. So, wow. And this is just called balance. This is clear quartz, rose quartz, and hematite. Embrace the balance between the earth and spirit. Healthy choices. Doing what's right for you. Well, that looks really good. Okay. Single and happy about it. You have the young female and true gem. This is self-worth, self-value, and self-esteem. You are the true gem. That is receptive energy. That's that young, confident, I am confident, I will receive, people will come to me energy. That is, whether you're male or female, it does not matter. Although, to be honest, I don't think I have any members right now that are males. But this is more about that. Remember when we were young? Some of you might be young. Remember when we were young and we had all that confidence and we just knew we were the bomb? That's what she looks like, right? So remember that your true value, your true worth is you. And if you allow yourself to shine as the true gem that you are going to definitely be attracting some attention, right? Okay, that's fun. All right, so single and happy about it. Remembering your worth. You have self-indulgence. Focus on yourself, your self-worth, your time to heal. It's also shadow work and self-appreciation. It is. It is about remembering that you are, in fact, the true gem. That is you. You have the healing heart. Heal from heartbreak, freedom from, I hate this word, but it says toxic relationship or addiction. There is no such thing as a toxic relationship. Relationships are not toxic. Please take that out of your vocabulary. Relationships are mirrors. They show us what we need to know. They remind us of the things that we came here to remember so that we would learn and grow through them. But they're not toxic. If you are in a relationship and you're not getting out, that is up to you. And I say that as someone who was, had a high school education, 3 kids. The oldest one was in 7th grade, but the youngest one was 2. And alcoholic dad. And he was creating a lot of debt that I didn't even know about, but some of it I was figuring out. And anyways, so, but he wouldn't stop drinking and driving with the kids in the car, and it was time to make a choice and make a decision. So I did. I chose what was best for everyone. Some people were like, I can't believe you're leaving. How are you going to afford anything? And for a while there, it was pretty bad. We even got homeless a couple of times. And I had to work 5 jobs at a time a couple of times. But staying in a situation that is not healthy or good for you or for anyone else, it's not because it's toxic, it's a choice. There's only choices. There's only choices. And you are obliged to make the best choices that you can in the moment that you're in. And if you're like, yeah, I can't just pick up and leave, that is fine. That is a choice. That is a decision. But you don't get to call the relationship toxic because you're making the choice and the decision to remain in a situation. But since you are single, I'm saying you already figured that shit out, right? You're not doing that because you're single and you're not looking and you're doing what you're supposed to do, which is heal. I'm just going to suggest that you do the healing all the way before you get into another relationship. Because if you think of a relationship as ever having been toxic, then you haven't completed the healing process. And in order to remember that you are a true gem and you are truly worth it and you are valuable, there's a necessity to go through the process of understanding that you were just being shown something, reflected back something to you, something that you need to learn and grow through. And when you know you've done that, then you're in great shape. You can go out there and you can start dating again. But first fall in love with yourself and don't and remember the lesson. And when you start to see something that looks like it, you go, oh, I've seen that before. And you make a better choice. So you're never mad at yourself for the choices you've made along the way. You're not mad at other people because they haven't figured their crap out yet either. So you let go of the anger. You let go of the name calling and the labeling and instead understand that it's teaching, learning, and growing. and you'll be great. We have the coffee cup. So you have the opportunity to meet up with your friends, because this is savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship, meeting and conversing, while you're healing. How about you first be friends with anyone you start to date. And second, though, be the person who's a friend even when you are dating someone, right? Have you ever noticed that? Like, people abandon their friendships when they get involved with somebody. Don't do that. Hang on to your friendships, because they keep you grounded in who you are, and it makes it a lot easier for you to see, oh gosh, this looks familiar, right? It's kind of like they're there to help you along the way. So reconnect with your friends, and then stay connected with them as you move through new opportunities, right? So I love this. You have the sacral chakra. That is the inner child work. That is taking care of yourself. That is loving yourself and being creative. It says, let your life burst forth from the seeds of creation. You have the peach moonstone. You have destiny. Interesting, because single and dating, or single and looking at destiny, but it says follow your instincts. They lead you to the truth. This is fluorite. Follow your instincts. So fluorite has that purple of the third eye, and it has the green of the heart chakra. When they are connected, then you are in communication with your higher self, and it's really hard to make as many errors in judgment. We'll go that way with it. You have the cycles. You're just in a cycle. Out of chaos comes creation. Out of chaos. So while allowing yourself to be single and free and enjoying it and reconnecting with your friends and reconnecting with yourself, you have the Amazonite, the carnelian, the peach moonstone. That's 2 on the peach moonstone. So if I were you, I would go get me some peach moonstone. The only peach moonstone, I think I might have a piece, but you can find it. So peach moonstone and red jasper, which is great for healing. Carnelian, Amazonite is that green energy of the heart chakra. Carnelian is a beautiful sacral chakra. And so this is connecting the creative process of remembering who you are and connecting all the way up through. And here in the middle, you have that solar plexus energy that was showing up so much today in the first part of the reading. So out of the chaos, out of the breakup, the whatever, take time to learn what you were supposed to learn, so you don't have to go back to that school again. It's kind of like and I speak from experience when I say this, if you don't learn a lesson when you go through the course, you get to repeat the class, right? It's just like, if you don't know how to read well enough, they don't pass you from 2nd to 3rd grade, right? So go back, take a look. What did you learn? How did you grow? So you don't have to go back to that lesson again, and you get to move on. And I think the lesson that you were supposed to learn is that you are the true gem in your own life. And when you take care of yourself first, everything else falls into place. For those of you that are coupled, you also have a high self-esteem card. You have the Beauty Queen. At the bottom of the deck, and it really snaps shut, so I'm not sure. So this is for those of you who also have children. Don't forget that you're important too. Don't just be the mom or the dad. Be also your own important person. Be your own VIP. Yes, we love and we nurture our children. And yes, we tell our children that they're beautiful. It's really important that we do that, right? We could have all used a little more of that growing up. But you're the star of your own life. Be the star of your own life. You can also be husband, wife, mother, partner, father. You can be all those things. But it's important that you let your light shine, because the world needs your light. You're not just here in a supporting role, is what they're saying. You're not just here to be in a supporting role. You're here to also shine. So that's a very cool message. Let's see. Ooh, you have Hand of Cards. Take a risk. Take a chance. Be strategic. You have options. You don't necessarily need to tell everybody what your options are. Some of them are a little bit of a gamble. So that swords energy that we had is really showing up again. That swords energy of being discerning, and that Seven of Cups energy that you have choices to make here. Which ones are you going to go with? So, solar plexus, citrine, abundance. The world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. The world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. Those children could also be little creative ideas that you have too. They don't necessarily have to be children. Take a risk, take a gamble. It's for perception. It's your perception, they're telling me. It's your perception. So using your sword of truth, right? When you have peace, this one is clear quartz. It's for the crown chakra. In stillness, the answers will be revealed. Take some time to connect with Spirit on a regular basis. I really think that you will gain a lot from doing some daily journaling. You can call it daily journaling if you want, but you'll be surprised if you take time to sit down and write 10 minutes about what you're thinking about. And if I were you, Aquarius, because you could be very communicative, you could say you're going to write for 10 minutes, but make sure you leave yourself a good half hour in case you get into flow and you don't want to stop, right? So don't make it so it's so tight that you can't get it done. All right, soul path here for the collective of Aquarius. These were like supporting cards. So I really think the major thing here is we have the broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Interesting because we have that again. Ooh, the dragon. This is a month where you focus on your inner peace, holding your peace, creating peace, being peace. Okay, so your members, you wouldn't be seeing this. I just loaded, right before I started this reading, I uploaded the channeled message. Now, I have to admit, it was pretty low energy when I did it. That's when I knew I was losing it last month. I was so exhausted. Part of it was because of the channelings that I did. Commander Ashtar, which is very large energy, came in, and he's here again. So check out that video. I understand that you're going to be like, oh my God, she sounds like she's half asleep. It was a struggle. His energy is very large. Anyways, you have star, ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. So even if you don't watch the video, follow the voice of your soul. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your higher self. We have track down your fears and your desires, right? You have choices and you have opportunities, and he looks a lot like that double card that came up, right? So the hunter, track down your fears and your desires. Very much that Capricorn energy. Oh my God, again with the Peacekeeper, we've got White Buffalo Woman. White Buffalo Woman's really about discerning too. It's that choosing energy. Choosing your words carefully, right? And if you don't remember the story, there's what were they? They were Lakota. Two Lakota were out scouting, looking. The tribe was hungry, and they were looking for opportunities to go back and get everybody's. Hey, we tracked something down. So they were tracking to see if there was any, buffalo or maybe antelope or something to eat that they could go get, right? And they're out scouting. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. They're out scouting, and in the distance they see a White Buffalo Woman coming. And one of the Lakota, he hit on her because she was gorgeous. And the other one fell to his knees in respect because he knew she was spirit. The first one didn't survive the encounter. Can't remember. She vaporized him somehow. Anyway, if looks could kill. So, oh my God, you guys. All right, so move beyond ancestral patterns. Take a risk, take a gamble, change something up in your life. It says let go of the need to be right. The Peace card. That's about that dragon. But here you have the Earth Guardian. Stay rooted, stay grounded. Just like the carrots. Stay rooted and stay grounded, but grow past. Okay, so like the carrots are below the ground, right? Rooted and grounded, but move past the ancestral, right? Rising up, and they're green, and they're fresh growth and opportunities. It comes down to, can you stay in your space of calm and peace? Can you do these things? If you're willing to move past that and reach for the stars, follow the voice of your soul. And what's really interesting to me is we have White Buffalo Woman, which is very much to me Earth energy. She's not Mother Gaia, but she definitely has that energy of Mother Gaia. They're very similar in a lot of ways. And so that you would have them both show up when I just literally uploaded that channeled message from Ashtar and Mother Gaia. Very, very cool. All right. More cards here. They're saying to seek the inner peace and the inner wisdom. So they're showing me the Pisces energy right now. So we have Jupiter there, and we have, oh wow, and we have Neptune there. And before the end of the month of February, the Sun is going to be there. And it is about limitlessness, but it's about limitlessness of intuition and of healing. And it has that very peaceful energy to it. You have honesty, speaking your truth, being in your truth and your integrity. You have judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique paths and challenges. And your challenge this month was not to be passing judgment on others. And also, I want to say not to be harshly critical of your own self. Choose happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And how do you know when you're on the right path? It's easy. You're happy. You're in flow. You find the peace. So no harsh judgments of yourself. You're learning, you're growing just like the rest of us. You're learning and growing just like the rest of us. But if you have to be right all the time, as in once you've made up your mind, you can't let it go because you know you were right, you can maybe pull back a little and say, oh, maybe I didn't quite have that right. You know, I have 2 Aquarius children. My youngest one is a boy. And I remember one day, I was like, oh my God. Look, dude, you can be right or you can be happy. Because he wouldn't let go of an argument, and he wasn't correct. But it wasn't with me, but he was not right. And he was just, and he looked at me and goes, but it makes me right to be. It makes me happy to be right. Like, well, but you're not. So think about that. You guys have the freedom card again. You have breakthrough and you have freedom. It's got this horse on it. Boundless freedom surges through me. They both have a horse. Again, the free spirit from the horse says, reach for it. Signs of good fortune are all around you. You race off again fearlessly to a new level of achievement and success. Your intelligence and resourcefulness, empowered by heavenly inspiration, will take you far, and you have the breakthrough. Reach for it. I soar into limitless love, light, and joy. Limitless Piscean energy. That's where the breakthrough comes. Sun moves into Pisces on February 18th at 11:43 a.m. So that's what you're moving towards, some kind of a breakthrough, some kind of a release of judgment of yourself and of others, but staying in your own truth and integrity and seeking happiness. Seeking happiness. And I want you to notice how much green there is here. It's the heart chakra and the throat chakra. The happiness comes from being in your own truth and your own integrity, speaking it, standing up for yourself, and allowing the growth to happen. It's truly an amazing, amazing month ahead of you. Happy birthday to you. I wish you guys so much success. This looks amazing. All right, you can catch me on Facebook. If you haven't joined the group there, you really should. You really should. That's where the astrology will happen now, but it's just like 3 or 4 minutes every day about the energy of the day for the collective. And I will be uploading other things going on here in the membership. Trying to, when I get my energy back to full speed, I actually think I want to do a chat for all the members. I'll include both levels in that. We'll get together on a Zoom call and pull some cards or talk about stuff. I haven't really decided. So if you have suggestions or ideas, I'd love to hear them. You can put them in the comment section, all right? You guys take good care. Looks really good. I'll talk to you soon.